yeah, we'll start with what we like about it then. So what do you like about Silence of the Lambs?
I think I like the fact that the most dangerous person in the film is not necessarily the person they're after. You've got
Mm.
the fact that they're coming to Hannibal Lecter to catch Buffalo Bill, and you find out that they're sort of intertwined a little bit, and uh, so the plot's good. It's quite twisty in a way that's harder to predict than the average thriller, especially for its time. We're all thrilled out now, but Alice, how did you find watching it? Because I'm curious, because sometimes you watch something like, if I ever show anyone The Shining, I say to
Mm.
them, you're about to see a lot of stuff that makes you go, oh, this again. You need to
Yes.
remember that this is the first one of that.
Mhm.
Did you get that feeling watching Silence of the Lambs?
Absolutely.
Mm.
And you could definitely feel that it was like, oh, they did it first. It was
Yeah.
that sort of thing. And I know what you mean with The Shining as well. It's like, oh, this thing again, this looks exactly like that or exactly like this. It's like, no, but this was where that was born. This
is
is
the
where
one.
that started,
Like, this
right?
is yeah, like this is the primordial soup of,
Uh-huh.
of those films. No, you are right. It's the same with The Shining. It's the same with 2001: A Space Odyssey. There's loads of films where you're like, you see it and it's almost weighed down by its own legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think that they get the balance so well with, like, I have a lot of friends who prefer Manhunter as an adaptation to Silence of the Lambs, and I think the reason I disagree is that Manhunter, it's all great. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't think they get. I like that balance of 90% Hannibal Lecter, normal guy, serial killer, like when you watch a true crime interview with whoever, but 10% not human, not from this
Yeah.
planet, like what Anthony Hopkins brings to it, which my friends who prefer Manhunter, they say, oh no, that's like too much for me. That's too theatrical, or that's too
over the top sort of
demony.
thing.
Yeah, but I think it's great, and the performances are just astonishing. And even down to stuff like Anthony Hopkins, apparently, you'll notice this if you hear it and then rewatch it. He tried to blink like a reptile. So he doesn't ever blink until he does, and then it's visibly a decision. And he does it very slowly and with control, and his eyes don't move before and after the blink. And just stuff like that adds such an incredible feeling to the whole thing, the texture of the film.